Guys, it is Alex here. Between episodes, I decided what I'm gonna do, and I made just a small nether hub. Very small, actually. I'm just dumping some of my stuff in here because I do not need it at all for this video, except my deep slate bricks, my tools, and maybe these stone bricks, which I don't even think I'll need this episode. I think I'll need them in a later episode. I'm also going to need more food, because as you can see, I don't have a lot. I'll take these chests and that crafting table too, just in case I need to craft anything else while I'm there. I'm also putting all those away. And alright, let's go out to my nether portal, which is just up here, and I don't know if I've shown this on camera. Connor's lava farm is down here. It's just a dripstone lava farm. But it was because we want to fill in this with lava. So, going to my big project this episode, which I will not get done this episode, and I guarantee that. As you guys saw in the last episode, we started building a mountain kingdom, like Erebor in the Hobbit. I said I wanted to expand that and do more things like that. And that's what we're doing in this episode. That's what we're starting in this episode. It'll get nowhere near done. I didn't bring food. I'm gonna get some of that, because I am definitely gonna need it this episode for a lot of different things between building and just generally running. I should also take a bed, but I won't, because I want to just work like for as much time as I can there, because it is kind of late as I'm recording this, and I don't want to mess up my sleep schedule more. I'm already not feeling the best. I don't know if you can tell in my voice. I hope you can't, because I want this recording to be nice for you guys. I, right now, am rendering the edit for episode 7, so my episodes aren't as spaced out as they used to be for what episode I'm filming versus what episode's being posted. I'm only 5 or 6 apart now, which I guess is just less than what it used to be, but I like doing that because if I feel sick one day or anything like that, I'm not stressed about an upload that day. That's why I record quite a few videos in advance, just because then if I need to watch, like if I need to just watch what I'm doing for a day, or I need a day to just clear my head and look at my analytics if I have to or anything like that, I can take that. Of course, I still do have my Frostwalker boots, but this is what I was working on. If you've seen The Hobbit, you know there's a city called Dale, and I thought that we could do something similar here, because there's a mountain over there that we could turn into a kingdom. I just realized something I'm missing, but I'm not gonna go back to get it. I'm just gonna craft one here. I think I have Aqua Affinity on my helmet, so this will be pretty easy. Let's break down here. Just grab a couple pieces of stone. There we go. Now I just need a shovel, which I have stone now. I can get a shovel. Perfect. Over here, so in here, now that I have wood, I can get myself some sticks for my shovels that I have to make to landscape here. Grab this free XP that I just got off of those cows. And I've changed how I record my videos. So before, I used to just do different files in OBS, which is why my videos were super choppy. And there was a lot missing, but now I'm just doing fluid whole recording and then cutting it in my editing software, which is actually something I thought about doing as I was recording, well, as I was editing a video for Connor, because I had realized that that made it a lot easier to edit, because it was just one file. I could watch it beforehand, figure out what I had to edit, and then edit it as soon as I got in the software, instead of just sitting in the software watching through a bunch of different files. And if I miss something when I'm not recording, then of course that's not good. Miss anything big, of course. So we have this here. I want to make this larger. Like, of course it has the indent here, but I want this to keep going out. As you can see, like, this is a pretty big area to build in for a little town. There's only one thing that needs to be in here, and it's a tower. Again, if you've seen the movie, you understand. If not, I'll be making it in a video. So this is also a kind of solo project for when I have to record solo. So it's not one of those things that I have to wait to see if Connor agrees with it or if Connor likes how I'm building it. It's just there. And it's one of those things that if I want to make a video and no one else is on, I can do it because, you know, it's my solo project. Again, nothing against Connor and Ethan, but if I'm on the server alone and want to play or record, I can do that. Speaking of recording, we are going to push Ethan, well, I am going to push Ethan to make his own channel soon, so I can start linking his videos in my description, and his channel in my description, and I already linked Connor's. I already have Connor's in cards, so of course that is there at, I think, the start of most of my group videos, because I just like you guys being able to find Connor's videos, and I'll do that when Ethan gets his channel too. But unfortunately, Ethan does not have his channel yet, so we can't link him anywhere, and we can't gain him subs or views or anything like that. But as the person in our friend group who knows the most about the YouTube algorithm and analytics and all that, it kind of comes onto me to help them with their analytics and, of course, help Connor with editing, as I've said, which I really don't mind. I don't mind it. It's something I've kind of realized this year just from being in a friend group, like, you give and take. So, of course, I just do his editing for him, and I don't mind it. It's really not a lot of editing, especially with the amount of videos we make. Well, he makes, it's not a lot. I've had him doing intros in my videos, and you guys know he's on, I think, like, part 3 of his series, and I'm on part 13 or 14 of mine here. So, of course, he's not making that many parts. I should also go and get Deep Slate soon, and this leather horse armor was an accident craft, but I could also use it when I finish up this town and put it on a horse that someone could ride around. Of course, we want a little bit of hill in this, just for, like, a house to sit on, but it doesn't need to be big at all, and there's really no use for it being big. So we're just gonna mine this out and get a flat-ish surface, or flat enough that we can see what we're doing from farther away. And I need to go get Deep Slate, actually, for this, because as you can see, I'm out of Deep Slate bricks, and this wall needs to be a lot higher. And it's too early to start working on my actual buildings here, because as you can see, there is nothing here. There's no path, there's not even full walls, so I can't do that. Power 1 bow, nice. Let's see, that's not enchanted, but we'll still kill him. Get his bow. No bow, okay, that's fine. I also want to build a mob farm back at the house. Just so I can start getting gunpowder. Because as you guys know, when building our cave kingdom, we use a bunch of gunpowder in making TNT. I had mentioned that in the last video. So I need to get back as much gunpowder as I can. And I can just farm creepers, that would work, but there's no consistent way to farm creepers without a creeper or just general mob farm. And I don't have the effort or the skills to make a devoted creeper farm. I actually do have the cats for it, so I might put cats into a mob farm just so they push creepers out. But I don't know if creeper farms have other mobs in them. They probably do. But as you can see, just jumping in the nether portal. If they hit me out of the nether portal, I'll be upset. Okay, there we go. They didn't hit me out of the nether portal. This way, okay. Run. Faster. I could probably get ice in here if I got a silk-touch pickaxe, which I probably should at some point. Just due to the fact that I am going to need silk-touch for a lot of things in this. So, more running. As you can see, this part is very boring. I'm gonna grab some deep slate from the overworld, of course, because I want deep slate brick walls on the outside, just so I have the ability to have, you know, darker walls without having super dark walls. I'm also checking these chests for deep slate because I don't want to have to go to a mine and get deep slate if I have deep slate. As you can see, I have 36, which is nowhere near enough. No more deep slate in here, at least none that I can use. There's no cobbled in here either. That's a lot of cobblestone, by the way, that I really don't know what to do with. But that's what happens when you're creating a mountain kingdom. You get a lot of cobblestone, and we're probably going to repurpose all of that, or at least a lot of it, in the second mountain build at the other building that I'm working at. Just due to the fact that I also need a lot of cobblestone because I want to make statues at the other one. So that may come in handy. I am coming over here just to get deep slate, because deep slate spawns in ravines and caves, and just in stone specifically, but I know that there's a lot in the ravine over here near the kingdom that we're building, or the mini kingdom we're building. There is a bunch down here. And when I say a bunch, I mean a bunch. I also think Ethan made this bridge, which I don't know why. I don't have any clue why. Why is there a dark oak here? I'll grab that. But heading down here, I think that is the, yeah, that's the kingdom in there. My Frostwalker reach is far. Anyways, coming down here, deep slate. I knew there was a bunch of deep slate down here because when I came down before, I just knew that there was going to be a bunch down here after the last time when I came down here, and there was a bunch. So, grabbing a bunch of deep slate here, and pretty much just doing as good as we can for the time I'm going to be spending in here. I'm going to try to get a couple more stacks before doing a bit of nether exploration, just because I want a couple stacks, at least if I'm going to start trying to get that wall finished. And, of course, landscaping is going to be another big part of it. But especially with just the sheer amount of deep slate brick I'm going to be using, and then other kinds of brick and stone brick and cobblestone and all that after is going to be very interesting. And that's why I have the stone brick slabs, is for when I'm done the actual wall and can start building a path through it. I'm going to use stone brick slabs to give them a little depth when I'm building it. So that's going to be interesting. And just mining all of this out. I have how much deep slate? Yeah, I have a couple stacks. I'm going to grab a 4th stack just so I can have that for just some, I guess, confidence in my building. Of course I am taking a lot of deep slate from here, but I really don't mind because deep slate's easy to get. It's just tedious, just like cobblestone. It's super easy to get when you're not trying, but when you're trying, it's weird and kind of hard to get. Kind of like iron too. There we go. Literally just over 4 stacks. Get that 1 deep slate, throw it down because I don't want to have an uneven amount. And with how deep slate works, I can just grab polished and bricks. There we go. Going back up here. Up, 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 up. Very interesting, I know. This is the most interesting content I've ever made on this channel. Just me running, obviously. You guys don't enjoy the normal content, you know, the actual playing, so I'm just going to start running. Of course, this is a very boring thing, and I hope you guys do enjoy the content. If not, leave a comment on what I can improve on, because positive feedback is always something I'm looking for. And I've gotten positive feedback from quite a few people, actually. Feedback and some improvements and things like that, which, of course, I expect and I greatly appreciate, because, again, I'm pretty new to this Minecraft format, at least. As you guys know, I used to record Fortnite and then a bit of Apex, and then now I'm playing Minecraft. And this is my first time doing actual Minecraft videos. Again, I had an old account where I did Minecraft streams, but, of course, that ended. And now it's my music account, which I could start leaving links in the description for if you guys would want to, or I could have it just as a linked channel on my channel page, which could be interesting. However, it isn't a very good music channel, honestly. I haven't made much music on there in a while, and when I do release songs like once a year, I don't think they're very good. I've gotten some good feedback on them. I've made a little bit of money on them, selling beats and stuff, which I could definitely talk about in a video if I did like a commentary or anything like that, which, again, leave a comment, tell me to do a commentary, and I will probably do one. I might also start doing some story times, just like once a week, or when we're doing build battles, because we have a tradition in our friend group. Every Thursday is called Challenge Day, and every Thursday we do a build battle. It used to be challenges on Apex, and then one on Fortnite, but now we're just going to do it on Minecraft, because that is the most interesting thing we can do. And we'll leave polls for who did the best, or for the first couple weeks we'll just use random number generators to decide who gets the win, or who picks the next kind of build, because we are going to do categories, and categories are very important when it comes to build battles. So now that I have a bunch of stuff, I might actually drop a lot of this loot here because I don't need it. I don't need that string. I don't need that flesh. I don't need that. I don't need that, or that, or that. There we go. I have everything I need in here. I don't even need that lapis. I just wanted the XP. So running back into here, I've also noticed that my nose picker loses quite a bit of durability when I'm doing things like this, but netherite isn't very hard to get. I've got quite a bit recently. I'm pretty successful when it comes to netherite, actually, which is definitely useful, because netherite is one of the most useful things in the game, other than iron. I also do need to make that cactus farm that I was showing Connor the cactus for in the last episode, because a cactus farm would be great. It would be good for getting a lot more XP. We just need a lot, and I mean a lot, of things to smelt, whether that's charcoal, lava buckets, anything like that. I might actually do lava buckets, because that would be more interesting than charcoal. And honestly, we just have a large source of them. So I think we do a mix of different things. Maybe some coal blocks, if we wanted to. But definitely some charcoal, at least. Because charcoal is one of the easiest resources to get when it comes to smelting. So as you can see, this wall isn't coming along too badly. I'm just finishing it up, or at least getting more of it done. I might expand it at a later date. I'm not sure which direction, but I might expand it. But that's just going to be more terraforming and landscaping if I do that. But if it makes my build better, I probably will, just because it'll help. I also might get some more deep slate, or even a different kind of brick, like a stone brick, and do an outer wall. So this would be the inner wall, and there would be an outer wall outside of this, and I'd probably have a walkway in the middle of them, because that would be very interesting. And having that little walkway is a really good way to build buildings like this and different big projects like this, because little details like that really go a long way. This wall is pretty high up. Alright, we ran out of deep slate faster than I thought we would. We still have half this wall to do. But this side is looking pretty damn good, if I do say so myself. And I do. So, I will actually be taking these stone bricks here and doing a little bit of a step down here, just so it looks, not even just for the looks, but it also feels a bit cleaner when you are coming in. I think this is centered. That is not centered. Is that centered? Yes. There we go. That is a very bad arch, but I will do a better one at some point. And I might do that arch off camera, but I might do it on camera depending on how I feel about it. And we will cross that bridge when we get to it. So, this, for now, is pretty good and is usable, which is the most important thing, is this wall functional? Of course, I'm going to need to put in, inside of this, some lamps and like watchtowers and different light towers and things like that, which we will do. It's just one of those things that I'm kind of putting off because that's going to be a lot of torches or lanterns, which means a lot of coal and a bit of iron too, which isn't ideal when I'm trying to save resources and get deep slate for different builds instead of mining and getting all those other blocks. So here we do have a lit up area now, and I'm going to light up this side too, but it's so that I can actually walk around here at night and see what I have to do without just dying. In any dark spot I see, I'm just throwing down a torch. There we go, that's pretty lit. I'm gonna put some here, just light it up a bit more, and here, and here, and here, there too, just because, again, it works there, right in that corner. There we go. This is a lot of area to torch, especially. Kill him. We're gonna need some wood for the building here, just because homes in little villages like this use quite a bit of wood, which, of course, I'm not complaining. I own a wood shop if I need any special kinds of wood. If I wanted to use acacia or jungle on anything, I could, but I can also get a bunch of spruce and dark oak and birch. I might use quite a bit of spruce and dark oak just for aesthetic reasons, and because they're the cheapest for me to get and produce and sell, so I'm not wasting too much of my own money, which is good to think about, not wasting a bunch of gold nuggets, especially not on a build like this, because this is going to be a big build, and I want to keep the build price as low as possible. That's why I'm using deep slate bricks instead of, like, a more expensive kind of brick. Even just bricks are quite expensive in our world because we don't have a lot of clay. The deep slate is a free resource that I can farm. So of course, this is a pretty good shape for one video. I might just terraform a bit of this while I'm recording, because, again, it's one of those things that needs to be done at some point, and I'd rather do it now than later. Because if I do it now, I don't have to worry about it later. Again, I want a hill here, but I want it to be a really short hill, so it's not a big deal and not in my way. Like, this one block raise isn't a big deal at all. And if I make this a bit smaller, we could have a second little bump here. In this area, just so it can be raised a bit up. See, this is up a bit, which might be good for a little house or something like that, or even just like a little market stand if I wanted to put one here, which I might. Again, it's really up for thought right now on what I'm putting in here, and different things that I think it needs. I think it definitely needs a blacksmith, a bakery, a lot of houses, obviously, a town hall, and then a tower in the middle. The tower will not have a clock on it, surprisingly. The tower will have, as well as I can make one, pretty much just a massive crossbow. Like a massive mounted crossbow. Which could be an interesting build. I also know part of how I'm gonna make the arrows for it, because the arrows are about 2 meters tall, but I want them to be like 1.5 times my size, just because that would keep it a lot closer to how it is in the movie. But I do it with chains and iron bars instead of other things. Actually, I'm gonna kill this Enderman. Why not? I have looting 3 on my sword, and I think I can kill him. We're taking a lot of damage, yeah. Sad I didn't get any ender pearls from that, because, again, looting 3 on my sword. I should be getting an ender pearl, but that is fine. So now that we're out of Deep Slate and don't have much to do here other than terraforming, which I don't have a shovel for, and I will make another shovel for it, just so I can keep going on this for a bit, probably a couple hours, knowing me, until I figure out what looks perfect. I don't know if I want to do another raise here, because we already raised it a bit, and we already have that where the tower will go. So I don't think it needs to be raised anymore. I think now it just needs to be cut down and shrunk. Maybe in like one of the corners, like right here, we could do a little bump, but even that won't be much. It'll just be like a little bump where we maybe put like a flagpole or something if we make a flag for this, which I might with a banner. Actually, I might put a banner here, or something like that, or just like a little hut, or literally anything. So again, cutting this down because I don't need it. It's quite useless to me. It's honestly just useless because it's not helping me build. It's actually getting in my way when I was building the wall, and it doesn't look good. Like, it didn't look good when it was like all the way out here either. So just completely tearing this down. And just because I'm doing nothing, I'm gonna end the video off here, and I'll see you guys in the next one whenever I record it and post it. Peace.